Skoda Octavia 1.6 TDI, third generation. This video will show you how to change oil and filter for this car, and unlike previous generations, we have filter in a funny place, so this video will cover that as well. So first what we're gonna do, just jack up the car. Jack up the car, it's jacked up already. We're gonna secure it with studs and then remove the bottom cover. When you're under your car, probably best to wear your glasses. We have to remove this plastic cover first. Few T25 screws. One in the front. Then we have few here. T25s. Three on this side, and then in this car is 4 here. Then at the back here we normally have 3 bigger screws. These ones are T45, so we undo them. Once these are undone, then we have a few plastic catches. I'm going to show you now. Then whenever all bolts out, we have 2 plastic catches here. Press on them. You can help yourself with the screwdriver, and then you take the cover off. Next thing that we want to do is allocate this little bolt, which is a drain plug, sump plug. Preferably engine should be hot, working temperature there, so oil is thinner and it runs better. 19mm bolt, a few taps, get it loose, and what we normally do, put the pan. Make sure you don't burn your fingers if the oil is hot, so go careful with that. Nice and easy. We catch the oil in the pan. Take this with a tissue. We might replace the sump plug, see what condition it is. I'll let it drain for a while now, and let's carry on with the oil filter. Right, in all previous generations, right, this one is loose already, you just pull it up, engine cover. So we used to have oil filter somewhere around here, but because we have this intercooler here now, which is water cooled, there is no space for oil filter. Therefore they moved it at the bottom. So we go underneath the car. This is the car's front. We go underneath the car, have a look inside. This is our engine here, gearbox. And if you look up here, behind these pipes, behind this wire, that's the oil filter. It's facing downwards, and we're gonna remove just these wires out of the way. I'm gonna use screwdriver, just a sec. So with the screwdriver, loosen up this catch, and you can remove this wire away. And then that reveals 13mm little plastic bolt that will drain your filter, because there is still oil in your filter. So we're gonna apply 13mm socket on this one and drain the filter, and then use bigger socket. I'm not sure which is, it's 24 or 32. We'll have a look, we'll check now, and then take the filter out. I can't unfortunately film and do it, but you got the idea. Undo this 13mm, drain the filter, and then I'll undo big one and take the housing down. So I'm taking my 13mm. Sorry, you can see I showed you the picture. And we just undo this little bolt. There we go. And I've got already another pan ready for this bolt. It may leak, so make sure you aim properly. And here it comes. There we go. Nice and easy. So this is what it looks like, this little plastic plug for the filter. And then we take a bigger socket, 32mm, and apply on the outer side of this filter housing and undo it. Now with a little bit of fiddle, we take it out. In our case, plastic thingy came out first, plastic cover, and then we pull the filter out of the housing. There we go. Use some tissues. New filter comes with two new seals. One big one we're gonna replace on here. Lubricate it with a bit of oil so it goes in nice and smooth. Just a little bit. And the little one goes on to seal this little plug that which drains the filter housing. Here it is. Nice and easy. It looks a bit messy, I'm sorry. So what we're doing now, we're putting this plug back into the cup. Tighten up a little bit. We'll tighten it up when it's gonna be there, so you don't have to go crazy on it at the moment. Then we put the filter inside the cup. The side with the hole will go up onto the you'll see there is like a plastic holder for this on the inside. So this little side with catches, we put it in till it clicks like that, so it stays in, and then we put it back where it belongs. With a bit of fiddling we got it in, and make sure you start it with your hand, because it's only plastic, so you don't break the thread. So start turning with your hand and then finish with 32mm socket. If you have a torque wrench, it's 25 Newton meters. It doesn't have to be too tight, it's only plastic. And then you tighten up that little 13mm plug as well. One more thing we do, we just clean it up, and don't forget to put that cable back in its holder. Next thing we do, we put our sump plug back in. Replace it please if you see that washer is worn out. Start it with your hand as usual. And then finish off with a ratchet. I've got torque wrench, so it's about 35 Newton meters. Not too tight, don't over tighten it. If you don't have torque wrench, just go by feel, not too tight, just to keep it whole. Wipe it. All good. Put the cover back on, and then we go to the top. I'm not gonna show you how to put the cover, you just put it and do it with the screws. Then with everything down at the bottom, we pour 4.5 liters of oil. While nominal is about 4.3, 4.5. You can put just over 4 liters and then check the level. if necessary, top up. Make sure you check the level when car is on the ground, so it's not with lifted front and maybe it's not so even. So I get, by the way, talking of oil, this particular one is 5W30. I get a lot of comments on my YouTube channel saying that, oh no, you shouldn't use this oil, you should use Castrol, not 5W30 but 0W30 or whatever. The main thing is you have to look for Volkswagen specification. Let me have a look. Let me show you. I don't know how well you can see. As you can see at the top here, VW 50400 50700. That's the numbers you've got. I'll leave the link in description explaining Volkswagen, Skoda, Audi oils. So you're looking for this number 50700 VW spec. This is specific for this engine, good for diesel particulate filter. Well, you got the idea. Thank you for watching. It will take time to fill it up. Fill it up, run the engine, and then check the level. If necessary, top up. Thank you for watching.